The NPT, or Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, is a landmark international treaty that was asked in the UPSC exam many times. The NPT is an international treaty whose objective is to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and weapons technology, to promote cooperation in the peaceful uses of nuclear energy, and to further the goal of achieving nuclear disarmament and general and complete disarmament. The treaty represents only binding commitments in a multilateral treaty to the goal of disarmament by the nuclear weapon states. Opened for signature in 1968, the treaty entered into force in 1970. On 11th May 1995, the treaty was extended indefinitely. A total of 191 states have joined the treaty, including the 5 nuclear weapon states. More countries have ratified the NPT than any other arms limitation and disarmament agreement, a testament to the treaty's significance. The NPT is built upon 3 main pillars. One is the prevention of nuclear proliferation. The treaty seeks to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and nuclear weapon technology to states that do not already possess them. The next important pillar is the promotion of nuclear disarmament. The NPT recognizes the importance of achieving nuclear disarmament with the ultimate goal of complete nuclear disarmament. Next pillar is the facilitation of the peaceful use of nuclear energy. The treaty encourages cooperation in the peaceful use of nuclear energy for non-nuclear weapon states. Parties to the treaty have the right to access nuclear technology for peaceful purposes, such as energy production and medical research. The treaty defines nuclear weapon states, or the NWS, as those that had manufactured and detonated a nuclear explosive device prior to January 1, 1967. All the other states are therefore considered as non-nuclear weapon states, NNWS. The 5 nuclear weapon states are China, France, Russia, United Kingdom, and the United States. The nuclear weapon states are not to transfer to any recipient whatsoever nuclear weapons, and not to assist, encourage, or induce any non-nuclear weapon states, NNWS, to manufacture or otherwise acquire them. Non-nuclear weapon states are not to receive nuclear weapons from any transferor and not to manufacture or acquire them. The NNWS must accept the International Atomic Energy Agency, or the IAEA, safeguards on all nuclear materials on their territories or under their control. All parties must pursue negotiations in good faith on effective measures relating to the cessation of nuclear arms race. The treaty does not affect the right of state parties to develop, produce, and use nuclear energy for peaceful purposes, provided such as activities are in conformity with Articles 1 and 2. All state parties has to undertake facilities and have a right to participate in the exchange of equipment, materials, and scientific technological information of the peaceful use of nuclear energy. The IAEA verifies NNWS compliance with commitments under the NPT not to acquire nuclear weapons. Various article concludes agreements with the IAEA to safeguard all nuclear materials in all peaceful nuclear activities. While the NPT has been successful in preventing the spread of nuclear weapons to many countries, but it has faced several challenges. Some criticisms include concerns about the slow progress in nuclear disarmament by the recognized nuclear weapon states. The International Atomic Energy Agency, or the IAEA, plays a very crucial role in verifying and monitoring compliance with the NPT. Some countries have also adopted additional protocols with the IAEA to provide enhanced safeguards and transparency. While the IAEA is not a party to the NPT, it is entrusted with key verification responsibilities under the treaty. Each non-nuclear weapon state is required under Article 3 of the NPT to conclude a comprehensive safeguards agreement, or the CSA, with IAEA to enable the IAEA to verify the fulfillment of their obligation under the treaty, with a view to preventing diversion of nuclear energy from peaceful purposes to nuclear weapons or other nuclear explosive devices. The IAEA therefore has a very specific verification role as the International Safeguards Inspectorate to verify the fulfillment of obligation assumed under the NPT. On 3rd May 2023, 182 non-nuclear weapon states parties to the treaty have brought to force the CSA, which is the Comprehensive Safeguards Agreement required by the treaty, and 4 of them have yet to do so. The Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty remains a significant instrument in international efforts to prevent the further spread of nuclear weapons and promote nuclear disarmament and peaceful use of nuclear energy.